That's the way you like to see them.
Big buck, big buck. Yes. Oh, my first deer with a gun.
On Effie Hill Outfitters, baby. We laying them down.
There's only one reason I'm FaceTiming you right now. I got a freaking giant.
You running for guy of the year or what?
Hey, who got y'all on the deer? Who told y'all to sit here? That'd be me.
Good job, Mason. Good job, buddy. I'm so proud of you.
Well, this week, old Matt and Clede are headed down to Texas to hunt with their good friends from Double T Outfitters.
So, the 2021 hunting season has been interesting for pretty much everybody I've talked to across the country. Things were just not normal this year. People had a slow rut. They were killing deer in areas that they never killed deer, areas that they have traditionally been successful. They weren't. It's just, something that happens. It happened to us. I mean, our whole team here in Struttenbuck ended up with a really rough deer season. We were successful early on. We were successful late. Nobody killed anything during the rut when we would typically take some bucks on. And it's been a rough year. So a few weeks ago, Matt and I decided that we wanted to continue our season, and there's no better place to do that than coming down to Texas. So it is January 6th, and we are driving down to the Del Rio area here in southern Texas to hunt with our friend Brett Ferguson at Double T Outfitters. And we are pretty excited. I mean, I got in the car at 3 a.m. yesterday morning, started driving, and it is now 8 a.m. Texas time the following day. So with any luck, we'll be into them here pretty soon.
So Clede said he didn't drive all the way through the night just to sit around and camp. So once they got there, they got their gear together, get their guns straight, and they're headed to the field.
Fire in the hole. We're up here in this country, which is so weird because we never hunted anything like this before. It's straight brush, like 4-foot tall brush, and these deer just pop in and out of nowhere. So we're looking down a sendero. I'm excited. Matt's excited. We're happy to be in Texas. We're happy to be out of the truck because it's been a long, 30-hour drive down here for us. But with any luck, we're gonna be into some deer tonight. The wind is howling here. We've had 2 bucks in front of us for a while. They're just kind of feeding around, eating some corn and hanging out. 2 little guys. It's getting to be about that time. Golden hour's coming in and the deer should be moving, so temperature's dropping quite a bit, so hopefully that'll get some on their feet.
Well, after the first afternoon, it was clear to see that there's no shortage of deer in Texas, as we all know. And so it looked like it was going to be a promising week.
It's first morning down here in South Texas, and we have already had 3 bucks in front of us. They kind of all showed up in the dark and stayed until after light. It's cold. It's like 22 degrees this morning when we got out here, so we did not bring any of the right clothes, but we're making do, and it's going to be a fun weekend here at Double T Outfitters down in Del Rio, so we're just going to stick with it for the next couple days and see what happens, but hopefully Matt and I will both get an opportunity, so.
Struttenbuck is being brought to you by Thermacell. Turn it on, mosquitoes gone. Expedition, Make your next hunt an expedition. Swagger. Hunt is what we do. Wise Eye Technology. Pattern and predict. And Gray Man Tactical. Conquer your gear.
So a lot of times on these hunts with two of us, we all run cameras and we all hunt. So we usually swap out days, and that's exactly what Clede and Matt were doing.
All right, so here we are. We're heading out. It's our second night down here at Double T. Got a good group of guys in camp. We're having a good time, shooting some bullets, firing some rounds. I've never killed a buck with a gun before, so one of my goals here is to kill my first buck with a gun. I've never done that. I know it's hard to believe, but I haven't done it. Anyway, we got a good night tonight, clear night. We had a decent morning this morning, so I feel like tonight's the night. You know, let's get this thing kicked off. Someone's gonna kill a deer tonight, and maybe we can get a double. That's obviously wishful thinking. Even though we think big, we never act big. So anyway, we're getting after it. So Nick's driving us out and dropping us off. No snakes, so we're good there, right? Thanks, Nick.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you. Well, this is gonna be home for tonight. Looking to Mexico again. Never thought I'd be hunting someplace you can say I'm looking into another country. So that's crazy. We got a thing on our blind that says if you see anybody, illegal immigrants running around out here, you gotta call a phone number right away and give them your GPS coordinates on that sticker. That's nuts. Almost about last 40 minutes of the hunt here. Got a doe in front of us. We got about 5 does coming in to our right, coming into our range here. Still waiting to see what's gonna pop out yet. It's about golden time right now. So stay with us. It's still looking pretty exciting. Staring at that bottom. We're here in our second morning down here on the Del Rio area with Double T Outfitters. Got some really good activity going this morning. Got a borderline shooter, but we're gonna pass on him to see what else comes out. But it's still early. Deer are moving, they're on their feet. With any luck, it'll happen this morning. Our fingers are crossed. Hoping it happens today. Pretty exciting stuff though. Well, it's about 10 to 9. We still got a little buck out here on us. Deer seem like they just kind of went back to bed after the morning feeding. Still, it's got cloud cover today, so you think they'd move a little later. Maybe have a little more activity, but it's like anything else, first hour, last hour, so. I mean, obviously anything can happen anytime, but we'll probably be heading out here in a little bit anyway, go get breakfast. Gonna be cloudy most of the day today, so, you know, hopefully something's moving a little early tonight. Clede's up to bed tonight, so he's a lot better shot than I am, so. Please. Either way, you know, looking forward to that last hour, last minute. That's when it all turns around.
Strut and Buck is being brought to you by Big and J. The aroma is super strong, the range is super long. Muddy Outdoors. High quality products at affordable prices. Numa. Geared for the outdoors. And Cold Steel. Anytime, anywhere.
Last evening here in Texas, and we're headed in. Our guide Nick is taking us into a different spot we haven't hunted yet. He came back from getting gas, and apparently was a man with a plan and said, how fast can you guys get ready? So we are rolling down the road to the other end of the property, and gonna get after something tonight, hopefully.
So we're gonna be kind of targeting a few different trophy deer. Have them on camera a lot. They just kind of been doing loops around, just kind of following a pattern. Hopefully a big one steps out and y'all can send something at it.
Awesome. So Nick was telling us that there's a few different bucks here that are coming to this blind, so coming to this area, this feeder, and they seen both of them one night with a guy that didn't want to shoot them. So I'm not gonna be that picky. It's our last evening hunt, so ready to go down here in Del Rio, Texas, with Double T Outfitters. Gotta love hunting in Texas.
Well, that afternoon, Clede looked up, and one of the shooters that they had been sent in after, he appeared.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let him cross the fence. I'm just gonna drop him there. All the GoPros are running. Yeah, I don't have a clean shot at his vitals yet. He's the biggest of all the bucks that he sent us. Yeah, that's the doe. He takes a step forward, I've got a clear shot at his vitals. Right. Shoot. Yep. Okay. Wait till he picks his head up. Yep. Ready? Good job, buddy. Dude. That deer's a toad.
Yeah, it's the biggest one we've seen.
That deer is a toad. Man, we've been down here for a couple days at Double T Outfitters in Del Rio, Texas, and Matt and I have had a great time. This is the first big shooter buck that we've seen, and his beam length is just phenomenal. He's got all kinds of character, and it just happened to be my night. I mean, Matt and I have been switching back and forth, and you know, sometimes we wish that the other one would get the opportunity over top of us, and that's kind of how I feel tonight. I wish it was his, but tonight just happened to be my turn, and we made it happen. I mean, he kind of just popped up out of nowhere and scared the crap out of me. I was looking down, and I looked, and I was like, oh my God, there's antlers at the cottonseed. And man, they've been using that cottonseed down here a ton, and that stuff is just awesome. I've seen Axis love it, I've seen whitetails love it, and that's pretty cool stuff. But regardless, I mean, yeah, we've been having a pretty tough season, and it's just amazing for Matt and I to be able to come down and get it done on a phenomenal animal like this.
Well, super pumped for Clede to get this buck on the ground, and that's what he came all the way from New York to do, and he got it done.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Dude, I know, he's a tank. we were sitting there, you guys were literally, you, Wyatt, everybody's like, oh, we're seeing deer. And I'm like, man, I haven't seen a deer yet. I'm kind of discouraged. And I look up and like a sun hit his antlers and I was like, oh, shoot, shooter.
Was he at cottonseed or
He was at cottonseed. Got him.
Cool. All right.
All right.
Well, with Clede having a buck on the ground, now it's Matt's turn for the entire rest of the trip.
Strutting Buck is being brought to you by Los Cazadores, hunters and ranchers serving hunters and ranchers. Heated core, next to skin warmth at the touch of a button. Texas Trophy Hunters, the voice of Texas hunting. And Trophy Scan, celebrate, score, replicate.
All right, we're on our last morning here at Double T. We got our super guide Nick taking us back out again. He's on a roll now. So once that roll hits, they just start dropping, right?
Yeah.
That's usually how it goes when we breaks the ice. So yep, last morning here in Texas. We'll be sitting in a nice blind this morning that Clede killed his in last night, overlooking Mexico. So it's pretty cool. We get to sit here and look at the Rio Grande. So for Nick, this is normal. For me, I've never get to do this, so it's pretty awesome. So but anyway, we're at it. We're going out. Got a little bit of a drive here through these bush country. What do you actually call this anyway?
Brush country.
Brush country, yeah. So a little foggy this morning, so there's hardly any wind at all. So yeah, stay with us. Get it done.
Well, as the sun was coming up on this morning hunt, they looked up and one of the shooters was in front of them.
I'll keep looking to the right. You tell me when he's facing us.
Meh.
Not yet. So I'm gonna put that down again.
And when he turns broadside, don't stop him from moving.
Meh.
That's what I was wondering. Hold on, he's gonna come right back out after. Come on. There he is. Stop him.
Matt. Suck it. I can't stop him. I can't see him.
He's coming this way. Stop him. Kill him right there.
Matt.
Just kill him.
Okay, hold on. He's quartering too much.
Hold on. He's gonna turn. I'm ready when you are.
Okay.
Wait.
Stop, buddy, stop.
There you go. Rack. Oh, you smoked him.
Where's he at?
I got him. He is down.
Is he in the grass?
I got him right here. He's down, yep.
Yes. Oh, two, baby, two. My first deer with a gun. My first buck with a gun. Talk about nerve-wracking. I still got dope standing there. Whoa, my first buck with a gun. Yes. Thank you, Double T. What? Double T from Del Rio, Texas. Thanks, Clede. Clede just shot a deer out of this last night. Our guy Nick gave us 3 target bucks they're looking at. Clede probably shot their number 1 last night. I just shot their number 2 target here. So, boom. Last morning. The same old thing. Last morning. What? Hour of the hunt or whatever.
Literally is.
Yeah. That's awesome. I've never shot a buck with a gun, but that's pretty fun. Man, this is cool. Thanks for filming, bud. That's cool. Oh, dude, look at this bush. Look at that bush. Painted red. Painted red. Heck yeah. First South Texas buck. First buck with a gun. Shoot, yeah, buddy. There he is. Heck yeah. Look at that. Boom, that's that other 90 wanted. He broke these suckers off. Browns and everything. Heck yeah. Boom. This is awesome, man. This is so cool. Down here at Double T Outfitters in Del Rio, Texas. Got my boy Clede running the camera. Second deer out of the blind in 2 sits. That's always a good sign. 2 for 2, right? Look at his ear ripped right here. Huh. Very cool. I would say my first deer with a gun. Well, not my first deer, my first buck with a gun. I've never shot a buck with a gun before. It's always been bows. So this is definitely a day of first.
Well, Texas is always fun because it is extremely target rich, and it's awesome to see Clede and Matt having the success that they've been having over the last couple of years, really. I've really enjoyed watching their hunts.
You know, Texas has become a pretty special place for us. None of our crew are actually residents of Texas, and we get a lot of opportunities to hunt around the country. But it seems like for whatever reason, we keep finding ourselves back in the state of Texas. And if I know us, it's not going to stop anytime soon.